Hey everyone, let's talk about the pros and cons of wearing height insoles or shoe lifts. Let's start with the pros. Number 1, you'll grow taller instantly. I think our goal overall when buying height insoles is we want to be taller. We don't think of the other benefits that it does, but the number 1 goal is to be taller. So the first pro is you'll grow taller. Number 2, it'll raise your confidence level and fill that insecurity void. I think the underlying theme behind buying height insoles is there's something that's bothering us with our height. And usually that insecurity is very hard to fill, but with height insoles, it's automatically filled right away and instantly filled when you put them on. You feel better, you feel more confident, you feel stronger, whatever it is, there's that void that's filled. And it's just genuinely a confidence builder, so I think that's a big pro. Number 3. Incognito. A big pro for height insoles is the fact that you really can't see them. And yes, many people say, well, your friends will know that you've done something to make yourself taller, but I believe height insoles is more or less to start a new you. And so the majority of people you meet or walk by aren't going to know that you're wearing height insoles because you don't know everybody in the world. So when you go about your normal day, you're walking around all strange people who have no idea who you are. You could bump into a girl or a guy and they could see you for that height, and that's the first time they've seen you. So of course, they think you're that height. So again, being very hard to detect with the majority of people, I think that's a huge pro. Number 4, the easiest solution to your problem. There are several ways to grow taller, but are quite complex and can be very painful. Height insoles, on the other hand, are not. That is saying you get a quality pair of height insoles. If you buy a cheap pair of height insoles, they will hurt your feet. I've been through that, guys. You don't want to do that. But if you buy a quality pair of height insoles, they'll last you a good amount of time and they're relatively non-painful. Number 5, inexpensive. Again, this ties into point number 4 on the pro scale, but number 5 is the fact that they're inexpensive compared to different type of procedures or surgeries that are out there to make you taller. These are very inexpensive and they do the job, again, as long as you're purchasing a quality pair of height insoles. If you buy a pair of height insoles that are inexpensive, you're bound to buy several pairs because they will break, they will deteriorate quite fast, and again, that can add up. If you do your research wisely and look for a quality pair of height insoles, they should have some good longevity as well as a pretty good warranty. Okay, let's talk about the cons about height insoles and shoe lifts. The first point we'll go with as a con is height insoles and shoe lifts are not a permanent fix. These are something where you'd have to wear them all the time for the rest of your life if you battle that issue of wanting to be taller all the time. But again, a small price to pay to fill an insecurity that I assume is more or less about your daily living. The second con is, depending on the type of height insole, they can be very uncomfortable. I've heard some really bad stories about people buying height insoles that have really hurt their feet, it's hurt their heels, it's hurt the top of their foot, and it's broken on them. It's broken on me, some height insoles. It's literally just destroyed under my heel. And that's what happens when you decide to take the cheap route and buy inexpensive height insoles. Guys, you get what you pay for. These are your feet, they're very important, so for 50 bucks, it's well worth it to buy a good pair of height insoles. Con point number 3. You cannot wear height insoles or shoe lift while playing any real physical activities. So no high impact sports can be done while wearing height insoles or shoe lifts simply because you're off balance and it can actually result in injury. Con point number 4. Height insoles or shoe lifts cannot be worn with low cut shoes. Now this is not entirely true, as you can fit 1 inch or half an inch sized height insoles in those low cut shoes. But guys, as we all know, what's the point in wearing those just to gain a half an inch or an inch in height? We're all looking to gain at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches, if not more. Con point number 5, and the final con, is guys, if you suffer with any feet injuries or any feet abnormalities and you need to wear orthotics, you cannot wear height insoles or shoe lifts simply because you cannot put these on top of your orthotics or vice versa. So unfortunately, if you suffer from any of these issues, you will not be able to wear height insoles, as well as I would never recommend it to anybody with any foot injuries or abnormalities, simply because you do not want to risk making things worse. So guys, that concludes our pros and cons of height insoles and shoe lifts. If you have any questions or any comments, please write them below. And remember, I'm still going to help you grow.